Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Baking Diva, and I want to give a big shout out to all my new subscribers. Today I have an assistant with me. Assistant, what is your name?
Prancer.
Prancer? Are you one of Santa's reindeer?
Yeah.
Where are all your friends?
At the North Pole.
Oh, they're back at the North Pole, and you came here to help the Baking Diva today?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good to me. All right, we're going to get right to it. Today we're making something special. This is a Christmas Gumdrop
Cake.
Bundt Cake. A Christmas Gumdrop Bundt Cake. And this cake originated in Newfoundland. It's very, very popular over there. In fact, from what I understand, it's the cake of choice for birthdays over there. Young and old alike love it and can have it for any occasion, but Christmas time is a special time of the year to have it. So we're going to make it for you today. Now, before we get started, Prancer, is it? Prancer, what do you need for a gumdrop cake?
Gumdrops.
Do we have any gumdrops?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Now, do we have all different colors in there?
Yeah. I mean, no, because we don't have black and you can't use those.
That's right. No black gumdrops.
They kind of look like a purple one.
Yeah, they're black. And what we bought is Chuckles Minis. You can tilt up that and show them. These are small gumdrops. You don't want the real large gumdrops. Now they have plain.
Look how small that is.
Yeah, they have plain and they have spice. I prefer the plain ones.
These are plain.
And let me just see one of these, Prancer. These little gumdrops, if you squeeze them, they're tender. They're not real hard, but they don't mush all the way down, and that's how you want them. So I was able to use 2 bags of these Chuckles. You can use any brand gumdrops you want. And we need 2.5 cups of them. Prancer took all the blacks out, so we'll put those aside for now because we won't need them till later. You're going to preheat your oven to 300 degrees. And we're going to use a bundt pan that we sprayed and lightly floured. Prancer's going to show you the pan we used. Very good. Okay, we won't need that till later, so you can put that back. All right, now you're going to see me refer to my instructions a little bit here and there because all the ingredients have to be put in a specific way, and, you know, that's important to how your cake turns out. So, Prancer, can you hand me the glass bowl over there? All right, put that here. All right, now we're going to put into this bowl 1.5 cups of softened butter. That's 3 sticks. Do you want to spoon this in?
Yeah.
Oopsie. Oh, that's nice and soft. Okay.
Ew.
Put that over there.
Right.
And to this, we're going to add 2 cups of white sugar. And we're going to whip this. I'm using a hand mixer today. You can use a stand mixer if you prefer. And we are going to whip this until it's light and fluffy. So here we go.
It already looks fluffy already.
Yeah, it looks pretty fluffy. That's because the butter's soft, but it's not light and fluffy yet. We got to get all the sugar combined.
Grandma, do you have to, Grandma.
Yes.
You have to put it in the microwave?
No, I just let it out. I left the butter sit out on the island at room temperature and it's softened. But if you're in a hurry, you can put it in the microwave for a little bit just to soften it, right? So let me put this on a little higher. Woo! What do you think, Prancer?
Just flamed out there.
Yeah, it's getting light and fluffy, right? Using my KitchenAid stand mixer.
What's a KitchenAid stand?
That one over there that I don't usually use, my pink hand mixer, but it works fine for this. So this looks like it's light and fluffy to me. What do you think, Prancer? Yeah? All right. Now, what it's important to do...
Have you ever used that in one of
Oh, yes. Do you remember what I told you it's important to do when you're mixing things? Scrape down what?
The sides.
Scrape down the sides with your spatula. This is so that everything gets well combined. It's really more important when you're doing dry ingredients.
Because you have to get the bottom if you scrape the sides.
Right, and not only that, with your dry ingredients, you could have flour, you could have baking soda, you could have baking powder, and it gets on the sides, and you want to make sure everything that's supposed to be in the recipe is in there. So let me just give this another little spin. Woo! You like baking with Grandma? Yeah, we baked cookies last night, right? Okay, so we've combined our butter, and our sugar. So now we're going to take that large mixing bowl.
I need help.
There you go. Well, it's bigger than you, that bowl.
No, it's not.
And what we're going to do is, let me just bring this closer so I can see.
It's bigger than my head.
We're going to need this bowl in a minute, so you keep it over there. Oh, looky dukes.
I have slippery hands. See, look, it's bigger than my head.
All right, put that over there. Now take this back. I have another job for you. Here. To the butter and the sugar. We're going to add 3 eggs, but listen to me, Prancer. We have to add these eggs one at a time.
Okay.
So you're only going to crack 1 egg in there, and you can put your shell in this cup. So you're going to crack 1 egg in there, hard, hit it hard, good. Pull them apart like I showed you. Put the shell in here, hurry up.
Great.
Good, and I'm going to mix that. No, first we have to do 1 at a time with the eggs. So we're going to mix this in with the butter and the sugar. So we want to get our eggs in there 1 at a time. Crack the other egg in. Egg number 2.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. How you doing? Good. Get the shell over there. No shells. We'll mix the second egg. This is such a pretty cake to make at Christmas time. You'll see at the end how pretty all the colors look inside the cake.
And yummy.
And yummy. And
in my tummy.
yummy in your tummy. Okay, crack the other egg in there. This is egg number 3.
Ooh,
Go ahead. Go ahead, Prancer. Woo! All right. Uh-oh.
I think.
Uh-oh. I got it out. And there is a trick. There's a trick to getting the shells out of your batter. You can wet your finger and press it on the shell. It should come right out that way. All right, let's mix in the 3rd egg. Oh, thank you, helper there, Prancer. You're so good. Would you like to throw these shells in the garbage pail while you're there? Okay, we have all this mixed nice and light and fluffy. Okay, so I'm going to put this extra batter in there. We don't want to waste any. There we go.
I was just getting extra paper.
Now, what else, Prancer, do you think, okay, that we need to put in here? One more thing. What does Grandma like? Vanilla!
Oh.
See? So we're going to put in here, let me make sure I have it right, 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
I think it's in here.
Sure. So let's get our teaspoons of vanilla. Here's 1.
I'll do the second one.
Put that one in.
She loves vanilla.
2. And then we're going to mix that. This is really not a hard cake to make at all. It's just the ingredients have to go in at certain times. And you just have to carefully follow your directions. Doesn't vanilla smell good? Yeah.
Now the butter is kind of turning orange. Right?
So Prancer, put this aside over there for me.
Oh.
Thank you. Just push it aside. May I have a piece of paper towel? We didn't get prepared here with our dish towel. Add 1½ cups of flour. So let me get that for you. We're going to put 1 cup in. Go ahead. And then put this other ½ cup in for me.
That's
Put
great.
that ½ cup in.
And we have to mix it, right?
Not yet. One more ingredient. 1 teaspoon of
Baking powder?
Yes, you know that. 1
It's
teaspoon.
right there. That's why.
1 teaspoon of baking powder. So put that in. Sprinkle it around. Okay.
Okay, that went fast.
And again, we mix it well. We got to be careful this doesn't go flying all around. That's good enough. Isn't it fun baking with kids? Do you like to bake? Yeah. Okay. Start out slowly. Why, Lucas? Oh, I'm sorry. Why, Prancer? Why are we starting out slowly on a low number?
We did a video maybe a year ago.
Yeah.
And
Tell them.
I accidentally flipped it on 10 and it went.
Right. We had flour all over the place, right?
Yeah. Because it's hard. Because you try to get it to the right number.
Yeah, and then you press it and sometimes your finger slips.
Yeah.
And then it goes on the high number, and it goes poof.
Yeah.
While I'm mixing this, do you want to show them your light up bells? How nice they are. They're such pretty colors. Look at that. They jingle and they're so pretty. I love your bells, Prancer. Okay, so we're mixing all this together. Whoopsie.
Are you?
Oh, can I have a piece of paper towel?
No, this is not.
That's yours. Oh, it's not that big of a mess. Just a little mess. Oh my goodness. Well, you didn't have your apron on today.
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to add a half a cup of evaporated milk to that mixture.
I'm not going
This is just a half a cup. Now, as I said, follow the directions carefully. Lucas, hi everybody. Isn't it fun baking with kids? Sit down, sit down. You're disrupting my video, sit down.
But I need to get paper towels.
Okay, so I'm mixing in the evaporated milk.
Is it on my back that thingy?
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. This is a very thick batter.
Oh, you did? Good. Hey, why'd you not let me do that part?
You were too busy unrolling all my paper towels over there. Leave it over there. Prancer, you're gonna get fired.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna fire you. You're gonna go, I'm gonna send you back to the North Pole.
No.
All right, now what do we do next?
I'll check.
Okay, now we're going to add to this, and I think we should have used this really big bowl. So hold this,
Okay.
and next time I would suggest Grandma has to stand up. You hold the bowl for me. You hold the bowl for me.
Oh, hi, Grandma.
Hold the bowl over here. I'm gonna put this in this bigger bowl.
Mixed chicken.
It's a nice, thick, creamy batter.
Why do I need to hold it?
Hey, Lucas, what does Grandma have on her head?
Oh, wait. Mistletoe.
Mistletoe. And what are you supposed to
You
do?
said missile.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do when somebody has mistletoe?
Kiss. In the lips.
No, you can kiss me on the cheek.
No.
Hey! What do you mean? I'll kiss you on the cheek.
No.
No.
She said that to the cameraman.
Oh, the cameraman and the baking diva kiss?
I already
Yeah.
saw that.
You saw that? What'd you think?
No.
What did you do here? This is turning into a crazy video. Did you use my whole roll of paper towels?
We
No
only
more,
got...
no more paper towels, okay? Okay. Just pay attention to the recipe I'm gonna put in the description box because Prancer here's making the diva
No.
crazy.
How about face?
Excuse me, call me the baking diva.
I mean, Grandma.
All right, okay, you ready? All right, now we're gonna add the other 1.5 cups of flour.
Oh my gosh, that's big.
Yes. So
Holy
here
macaroni.
we go. This is 1.5 cups. Put that in there. Nice. Put it in nice.
Wait. That fell.
And we're going to put
Can I
in.
mix it, please?
We're going to put in another. Hold this. Open that up. We're gonna put in another.
Why? How do you open it?
Ooh.
Thank you.
And another half a teaspoon of baking powder.
Oh,
That's this one.
I want to do this.
I think I'll do this one.
No, I want to do it.
No, that's okay. The video is gonna be too long. We're gonna get everybody confused.
Aww.
There we go.
I really
All
want
right,
to
you
taste
can close that. It's this.
like this, like that.
This actually calls for
Peppermint
the 3 cups of flour. But what you're doing is you're putting the 1.5 cups of the flour in the beginning, and then now you're adding the other 1.5 cups. Okay, next.
I want to use this.
Not yet. Next, we're going to add our last 1/4 cup of evaporated milk. Thick batter, not thin like a cake batter. I'll hold it up for you in a minute so we can show you what it looks like. Is this a comedy show today or what, Lucas? Oh, I'm sorry, Prancer. All right.
Oh, I'm just making this worse. Hold it.
Okay.
Wrong.
Take my spatula, scrape down the sides again. Gotta get all that lusciousness in the bowl.
Grandma, look at my pants.
You're a mess, Lucas. I mean, Prancer. Prancer, this is not one of our better videos, is it? A little bit more mixing.
Yeah, when it's...
I prefer to mix this with my stand mixer. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, but the Santa's in the way too.
Okay, all right. So now I'm gonna put this aside.
Santa cup.
Prancer, we need our gumdrops. Last but not least, we need gumdrops. Now, I will tell you what we do with the gumdrops. Put them down. Take 1/4 cup of flour and put it in a bowl. What you want to do is, in order to prevent your gumdrops, look at the camera and smile. In order to prevent your gumdrops from sinking to the bottom of the cake, you toss them lightly in a little bit of flour before you put them into your batter. And then you fold them into the batter with your spatula. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to toss with clean hands some gumdrops into here.
That's flour, just if you want it.
Yeah, there's flour in this bowl.
Yeah,
Toss
I
them
made
lightly.
it.
Toss them lightly.
Awesome.
There we go. And then drop them into the gumdrops
You're a mess.
into your batter. So we're going to get the entire 2.5 cups of gumdrops lightly floured into the batter. If you put 1/4 cup of the flour in a bowl and you toss them in that should be more than enough. Putting these gumdrops in the batter, I'm going to fold them in to the batter. The rest of the gumdrops in here. And then,
Oh.
yeah, just dump them all in. Good idea. All 2.5 cups.
It's two. Oh, we already. No, 2. Yeah, 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5 cups.
Did we put?
I hope you're all following this recipe. Just read the full recipe in the description box below. It's really very simple. We're just having fun today, right? Lots of fun. I'm glad to hear that. That's what it's all about.
These are gonna have to bake a lot.
I know.
Why do you say we have to bake?
Look, get your kids into the kitchen. Get your kids and your grandkids into the kitchen.
Really?
Get them off those electronic games for a while. Create some memories with them. It can be trying at times, but it's worth it. And I've been baking with Prancer here since he was a baby. And he has a lot of fun. And like I said, isn't that what it's all about? And it's certainly what Christmas is all about. Christmas
Fun.
is all about, right, Lucas? Fun. It's about having fun, creating memories, etc.
And
All right, so Assistant Prancer, I need my Bundt pan now.
okay, I'll give you that.
All right, thank you.
Grandma, wait.
Okay.
Santa's
Send it over
sleigh-
here.
Santa's sleigh needs Christmas spirit to fly.
That's right, we saw the movie The Elf last night.
Yeah, but it's not called. It's only called
Elf. And what did, oh yeah, and what did Santa's sleigh need? To fly?
Christmas spirit.
Needed Christmas spirit. Did you like that movie, The Elf? Yeah.
I was just paying attention to the movie.
He was so enamored by that movie that usually he chit-chats a lot with me during the movie and all, but not this time. He was, right? Very
I
easy.
just kind of
Yeah, you
got
kind of.
hit by a taxi.
Yeah, can you believe that? Got hit by a taxi.
You're like, ah, sorry.
Did you like the part where he was dancing in the mailroom on the table?
Oh yeah, he's
And
like,
all-
ah.
And all the employees were gathered around, clapping and cheering him on. You got in trouble for that one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they called his dad.
And remember when he
And then he went to jail.
Oh yeah, he went to jail. And remember
And
when
then
he went to work with his dad and he was sitting in that little tiny
Yeah.
thing and stool in the corner?
And then he drank coffee.
Oh yeah, he didn't like the taste of coffee, right?
He's like, his dad's like, you need to drink that.
Oh, and we don't want to tell them what happened at the end because in case they didn't see the movie, we don't want to
Wait.
spoil it for them,
I
right?
forgot
Well,
what happened at the end.
oh, don't say anything. We don't want to spoil it for anybody that, you know, maybe didn't see the movie.
If you hear,
All right, so we're gonna spread the batter nicely into this bundt pan. And then what I'm gonna do is, you're supposed to bake this basically for 60 minutes in the 300-degree oven. So I'm gonna set my timer for 50 minutes, and then after 50 minutes, we're gonna test it. So I'm gonna test it every minute or so until it's done. Allow it to cool in the bundt pan for 20 minutes before I turn it out into a wire cooling rack.
It has to be
And
like
then we will be
300
back, right, 300 degrees, and then we will be back to show you our finished product, right? So stay tuned. Hi, we're back. Well, just to let you know, I baked the cake in the oven at the 300 degrees for exactly 50 minutes. After the 50 minutes, I tested it about every couple of minutes after that with a toothpick to see if it was done, and it took about a full 60 minutes to bake. I let it cool in the bundt pan for 20 minutes, and after that, I inverted it onto this dish, and let me tell you, it fell right out onto the dish. Now, they do tell you to invert it onto a cooling rack, but I put it on the dish and it was fine. Sometimes, you know, you're like this and you have to kind of hit the bundt cake to get it out, but not this one. It fell right out. I have some Confectioners sugar now, and I'm going to sprinkle it on the top of the cake. Doesn't that look nice? Prancer? Yeah. All right. Now we're going to do a taste testing. So I have my little Christmas cup here. This is a cup of Christmas tea. Has a book that goes with it, and I gave it to my girlfriend a couple of years ago, quite a few years ago, and we each had one, and at Christmas we had a cup of Christmas tea and we read the story. But before we have a taste testing, I don't know how many pieces we're going to need. Do we have a visitor?
Yeah.
Who is that, Prancer?
Nick.
Nick? Oh, is Nick all ducked out in his Christmas clothes?
Pajamas.
What kind of pajamas are they?
Grinch.
Grinch pajamas, and he's got light up bells and antler ears on, just like you. Do you think he wants to taste a piece of cake?
Sure.
All right, well, let's dig into this baby and see what it looks like inside. It sure smells good, doesn't it?
Maybe it tastes good.
And the gumdrops, when they
They get squishy.
when you bake them, they get like soft and squishy, and the consistency of them changes. Also, what I wanted to mention is this is a perfect alternative to fruit cake, because I know there's a lot of you out there that love fruit cake. Unfortunately, I don't happen to be one of them, but this looks pretty. It reminds you of a fruit cake, but it's not a fruit cake. So you can try this for Christmas. So let me cut a piece of this baby. Still a little warm,
Grandma,
but
look.
for the sake of lighting in the house,
It's flashing in the dish.
I wanted to get this video, right, cameraman?
Done.
Done. And, oh, it's always hard to get the first piece. Oh, look at that. How beautiful. Let me flip it. Oh,
That
look
looks
at
blue.
that. Look at that. Whoa.
It looks blue, even though
Look
it's
at
supposed to
that.
be-
You see the gumdrops through there? Oh, that looks green.
Oh, that one.
That's green.
But it looks blue.
Oh, looks good. All right. Why don't you pass me your dish? And you can share yours with, what's the bear's name?
Nick.
Nick? Okay, you can share it with Nick. Nick might want to taste, and you might want to taste. I'm going to take a still of this. Let me cut another piece for myself so you can see the inside of the cake.
So you stole my dish?
No, I gave you that dish for Nick. Oh, it slices nice. Nice and moist because it's still very warm. Oh, look at this. Let me just, look at that. Let me hold that up, cameraman. But it's just nice. A little firm on the outside.
Let me get one with the...
Oh, let me taste a piece of this. This looks so good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Is it good? Yeah. Does Nick like it? Let me taste. Put those gummies in there. Mmm. Mmm. Isn't this good? The gumdrops are real soft. They're not hard like a gumdrop. They're soft. The cake, I love this. I'm gonna make this again. The cake, I don't know how to describe it. It's not real sweet, but isn't this good? It's really good. Really moist and delicious. Cameraman, are you gonna have a piece?
Not just yet.
Okay. Well, do we give this cake a thumbs up? Thumbs up for this cake. In fact, I give this Christmas Gumdrop Bundt Cake 2 thumbs up. Hey, if you give it 2 thumbs up, we'll have 4 thumbs up. So, if you like this video of Prancer and the Diva, give me a thumbs up and make a comment. Oh, I'm sorry. If you liked the video from Prancer, Nick, and the Diva, give me a thumbs up, make a comment, and most of all, don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
The Baking Diva.
The Baking Diva. I have a lot of videos up there now, and I really am very anxious to share more with you. So, from all of us and the cameraman to all of you, we love you, and we want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Toodles!
I'm breaking this cake up.
That's good.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.